We're in Japan, and we've heard that the McDonald's here has some pretty different food offerings. Let's go check them out. To start off, we have ordered the roasted soy sauce, egg, bacon, thick beef. So we'll see what that's like. And also the Hakata, Mentai, potato, teriyaki chicken. And we got them as combos so that we could have fries. And then we're gonna try 2 of the specialty drinks here. One of them is a melon Fanta. And the other one is called, I think it's pronounced Chu. It's Chuo white grape. So I have no idea what that's gonna taste like, but we're gonna try it.
So I'm gonna try the chicken potato. It has teriyaki sauce and this like potato salad that's pink on it, which is really unique. Very saucy. Smells interesting. I don't even know what I just ate. Like, there's so many flavors that are so foreign to me. There's like sweet and savory in there. I don't know.
Potatoes in there are thick. Let's see what this is like. So why is it pink? That's what I'm... I primarily taste the teriyaki.
Right, and it's super savory.
Yeah, I'm gonna get a bite that has less teriyaki on it. There's a little spicy. I would say the pink almost has a fishy flavor.
Mm-hmm.
It tastes like it would be a shrimp salad or something. I like it.
It's different.
It is very different.
What's your rating?
Question mark? Confused. I guess probably a 4 out of 5.
I was gonna say the same thing, 4 out of 5. It's just very different.
I'm now going to try the melon Fanta. This is a thing in Japan, like you can get melon Fanta in vending machines and stuff. So it's not unique to McDonald's, but I've never tried it, so let's see. That's refreshing.
Does it taste like the melon drink at Epic Universe?
No, it has a little bit of bitterness to it, but then you taste the melon sweetness on the end. I like that. Nice. Okay, now we're gonna try the Chu. Okay, that's QOO thing. Okay, it's not carbonated. It's like a juice. Did you ever have those lollipops that were for a sore throat? That's what this tastes like. It's the sore throat lollipop.
What's your rating for the melon?
Oh, melon? 5 out of 5, for sure.
And then
3 out of 5?
here's the melon Fanta. For some reason, around the world, like everywhere except for the United States, has like a bubblegum taste soda. This melon Fanta reminds me of the bubblegum taste for a lot of sodas around the world. It's not bad. 4 out of 5. Now for the grape drink. It tastes like it came from a carton. It's kind of like if you had a school lunch and then like it came with like a little pouch, like a carton box that like the juice came in with a school lunch. That's what this tastes like. So we'll give this a 2 out of 5.
Okay, it is now time to try the roasted soy sauce, egg, bacon, thick beef. Now, I'm not sure why it's called thick beef, because the beef is not thick, but the egg is thicker than beef.
I think it definitely looks thicker than a regular Big Mac patty though.
This thing's paper thin to me. I can see a bunch of onions in there. I like that. I like the bacon. You mostly taste the bacon and the egg, and then there's like some sweetness to the sauce. It's all pretty subtle though, but I like it better than the other ones. I'm gonna give it a 5 out of 5, even though I don't think it quite hits a 5.
Bacon is like pure meat. It's really different. It smells interesting too. It's like if you had breakfast in a sandwich.
Right? It is, yeah.
You got the egg and the bacon, but it's like, then you got the beef and they're all frolicking, they're dancing around all the flavors. The soy sauce, it's soy, right? Isn't overpowering
No,
either.
it's really nice. And I think that there's onions on there, but you don't really taste them.
I taste them. That's my one downfall. What a complex burger from McDonald's. 5 out of 5.
For course number 2, we have gotten the side of edamame and corn, and we got the spicy chicken McNuggets. I'm gonna try the edamame and corn. When I took the top off, it was steaming. Yep, tastes like edamame and corn with no seasoning or anything. It's fine. I give it an probably a 1 out of 5.
Now, Aubrey gave this a pitiful 1, which I'm scared because Aubrey also gave that really bad drink in Canada a 1. And to say that this is on the same level
Well, okay.
is concerning.
When you think about it like that.
This did not deserve a 1.
I've had much better edamame and much better corn. That's why I gave it a 1.
I don't think this is bad at all. It's steamed though, unseasoned. I'd give this a 3. Now the spicy McNuggets are red. I don't know how well you can see it on here, but they're red in color.
Yeah, they look much more red in person.
And the sauce that I got is this sour cream pepper sauce. I wonder what it's made of. If it was in the US, it would be soy. It's interesting that they called it sour cream sauce. It's like aioli, like peppery aioli sauce smell. You try the nugget by itself without sauce. I was going to say it's not spicy at all. I made that face because the breading on this is so fresh. I think that's something to like really say about all the food here at the Japanese McDonald's is everything tastes really, really fresh. This is like tempura breading. It's really like light and bubbly. That's really good.
I heard the crunch that time.
Now in the sauce. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Is this ratatouille? Are the flavors dancing together?
That was so good.
Okay, I gotta try these nuggies.
5
Out of 5.
5. Yeah.
I think you're holding up 10 there, Brian, actually.
I had
Is it a 10
5.
out of 5? It's a double 5.
Double 5 there.
There you go. It's got some nice grill marks on the Smells like a McNugget. Breading is very crispy. Spice comes in late. I feel like the inside of this McNugget is less processed than in the US.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it still has some, like, real chicken texture to it. Not just like a sponge. To be fair, I haven't had the McNuggets in the US in a while. Alright, time for this sauce. That sauce is sweet. And then you get the pepper at the end. This is a good combo. Because the pepper spice and the McNugget spice are different kinds of spices. So they mix together in your mouth. I'd also say a 5 out of 5.
On the menu here, this is considered a side item.
Mm-hmm.
The thing that I've been looking forward to the most is this Ebi, I think it's Ebi Filet. It's the shrimp Filet-o-fish. It's very light. I bet it has the same type of breading as the chicken McNuggets did. Yeah, it has shrimp in this patty, so. I can see a little shrimp there. Now, in the evening menu, they have like this like bigger menu where like you can make like double sandwiches. This would be one that I would definitely want a double, like a second patty of, because I don't think this is enough.
Really?
It's really good. It's like ground up shrimps as well as pieces of shrimp. It's nice. I like this a lot. I'll give this a 5 too. This is really good.
My turn to try the shrimpies. Oh, I see how it's like a paste in there. Kind of off-putting.
It's good though. It has good flavor.
It reminds me of taiyaki or takoyaki. The texture inside the patty is kind of mushy. The sauce in it's really nice. Got some good spice to it. I don't love the texture personally, so I'd probably give it. I'll do a 4 out of 5. Because I do think that overall the flavor is nice and it is still like fresh and light, like everything else here has been. Next, we've got our Shaka Shaka Chicken or Shaka Shaka Chicken, but I prefer to go with Shaka Shaka Chicken. Or is it Shakira Chicken? What's fun about this is that it comes with a powder that you put in here and shake, and then you tear off the top and you're able to eat it out of the package. So
how big is the chicken patty in there? Okay.
Big as my palm. We got red pepper. The other option was cheddar cheese.
Yeah, with some cheese shake.
We didn't want to do cheese. We're on a spice kick today. Very powdery. Wow. I'm gonna check to make sure it's incorporated.
Let me try.
Oh no.
Oh no, it's not even.
Alright, take a bite.
I don't know what's in this flavoring. Like, obviously there's red peppers in it, but there's something, it's not like cumin, but it's something else in that same family. Chicken is good. I think the chicken nuggets are better.
Yeah, this is a different breading, for sure.
I think I'll give this a 4.
The chicken in this has that spongy look to it, so I can see how the nuggets would have been better. The spice reminds me of something. What does this taste like? I've had a snack in the US that has a similar flavor, but I can't place it. It's almost like chili cheese Fritos, but with less of the cumin. It is kind of close to a chili spice. Chili, like the dish chili.
But it doesn't completely have a cumin taste.
No, I don't think there's cumin in it, actually. It has some sweetness to it, too. Now, if some McDonald's in Japan, you can get this seasoning packet for fries, which I suppose if you just ordered this and it came with the seasoning packet and you got some fries, you could put it on there. I think this tastes more like an Old Bay. I think this spice would be really good on fries, though, is the point I was trying to make. Probably 3 out of 5. We have a smorgasbord of desserts here. We got it was called an Oreo Choco McFlurry. I think that it was Oreos with chocolate filling in the middle. We'll see how it compares to the US Oreo McFlurry. It definitely tastes different than the US McFlurry. It's not as sweet, more creamy. The cookies are also not as sweet. They're kind of more of a bitter chocolate flavor. So overall, it's very light and not super sweet. I think I actually prefer the US McFlurry in this situation. So I'd probably give this one, I want to say a 3, but I feel like that's harsh. I think as far as McFlurries go, I would give it a 3 out of 5.
I think they put chocolate powder on it.
And it seems like the cookies aren't really mixed in at all. They're just on the top. Could be wrong, but...
You're wrong.
Okay.
I see what you mean, that the chocolate's bitter. I agree. I think this would be a 3.
Now, as I was eating this McFlurry a little bit more, I had an epiphany. Because I was like, what is it about it that's not right to me? It doesn't have that kind of thick, creamy mouthfeel. And I realized that I think that the Choco is that it's just the Oreo wafers and not the icing. And so it's missing you can also get a normal Oreo McFlurry here. And I think I would prefer the normal one rather than this one, which I think just has the wafers in it. The apple pie. Although I did want to say, so we got this, I know this isn't unique to Japan, but we wanted to compare the breading on the pie, or we've had a pie in the US and in Canada, so we want to see how Japan's pie breading holds up. This box is really cool because it has a little tear off strip. I don't think that that's normal. I don't think we have that in the US.
It definitely looks different.
I was going to say it looks like the apple pie in the US. That tastes very different. It's I don't even know how to describe it. The US apple pies are very syrupy, sugary and syrupy, much like the McFlurry. This is very light. It doesn't have a ton of flavor. And it's pretty liquidy. The filling's pretty liquidy. And it's not even like an applesauce. It's I don't know, the flavor is just very light.
The breading on this is not anything like the other two, the Canada or the US one. It's very bubbly, but not a lot of flavor to it. Inside is very liquidy. 3. I'll give this a 3.
Yeah, I would agree. 3 out of 5. This is technically from the McCafe, which is downstairs, but it's still McDonald's Japan. So this is a Matcha Frappe. Pretty self-explanatory. I'm a matcha girly. I love matcha, so... That's just what you want it to be. It's got a little sweetness. It's got that matcha flavor. It's one of my favorite the matcha. Sometimes you get a matcha that tastes a little bit fishy. I know that it sounds weird. It's happened before. This isn't the first time. This is that kind of matcha, but I still like it.
Never heard of fishy matcha. I've heard of like matcha that tastes like grass.
There's all matcha though. I like it. I like to eat the grass. Here, try it. See if you.
What's your rating though?
Oh, a 5 out of 5.
Fishy. What are your taste buds doing to you?
Maybe it's just the leftovers of the pie in my mouth or something.
I think you're thinking of the shrimp.
Isn't it good though? It's also very light and not super sweet.
Considering matcha at McDonald's, you know, I would give this a 5 out of 5 as well. Now, when I went downstairs to the McCafe to order the matcha, I had a little bit of a language barrier issue because I said, "Oh, can I get the Oreo cake roll too?" And they thought that I said, "I want 2 of these." I didn't want to. It looks like an ice cream sandwich. Okay, I'm taking one of these off the plate.
Can we take a minute to admire your shirt, Brian?
I got this in Iceland a couple of years ago. If you were wondering, this is Japanese and it says Reykjavik. We're like the furthest away from Iceland right now.
And instead of Godzilla, it's a what?
It's a puffin. And the kjörkur.
Anyway, back to our Oreo cake that looks like cake.
The Oreo cake roll.
Let me guess. Is it light and not super sweet?
Yes. I don't understand that flavor. It doesn't match what this is.
Okay. Well, now I'm really curious.
It's very spongy. Sad because I got 2 of these, but I'm gonna give it a 2.
Oh no. Smells good. Okay, if you've had a cake like this before, like a roll cake, that's what the texture is. You must not have had a cake like this before. Oh, no, I think that this is delightful for a little Oreo cake roll. Similar flavors as the McFlurry, obviously, because it's Oreo and cream. But I think that it works better as a cake than a McFlurry. I'd give this 4 out of 5. We have 2 more items from the McCafe. One of them is a macaron, or macaron, and the other one is a pudding cake. I got the raspberry macaron. This is really bitter. It's got a crunchy, sugary exterior. I think it's I don't know, I feel like the cake might be a little burnt or something. It's really bitter. That one's probably a 1 out of 5 for me, based on that experience. Maybe it's supposed to have some kind of brulee element to it. I don't know, I just taste it in the back of my throat. It's bitter. All right, well, hopefully the raspberry macaron is a little better than that. I'm gonna try it. For how light and not too sweet everything else has been, that macaron is very sweet. The texture's right for macaron, so I guess I'd give that one a 2 out of 5. It's too sweet. There's not enough real raspberry flavor.
This concludes our McDonald's in Japan mukbang. What did you think of the food here? It's quite different.
I think we said it a lot. It was light and fresh. Even though this is fast food, it didn't feel heavy. I really appreciate that. And everything just had it didn't have a heavy, oily flavor or anything like that. Yeah, I don't know. It's a unique McDonald's experience, I feel like.
What was your favorite dish?
I think my favorite was the chicken, potato, teriyaki sandwich burger situation.
I really liked the soy thicky beef thick burger.
No, it was called thick beef.
And then the chicken nuggets. Wonderful.
Really
Absolutely
good.
wonderful. A lot of flavors, unique flavors that my palate has never had. The matcha was good. If you're wanting something different and you're in Japan.
If you're tired of Japanese food.
but it's still
And you want a
Japanese fusion. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you like what you saw and you want to see more, click that subscribe button, bell notification, and we hope to see you in the next one.